Hi everybody, this video is about being at home and being at home as it relates to religious vocation. Sometimes in our lives we can be exposed to people who don't seem like they're at home with themselves. Whether it's people who are close to us, as we're growing up, whether it's people we see in different places, in our culture, we have a sense that people are not at home with themselves. People are not in touch with themselves. People are behaving in ways that are hurtful. And then we don't want to be like those people, whether it's people close to us, people around us, people in our community or our society. We don't want to be like those things because those people are not creating a sense of home for us to live in. And the thing is that sometimes when we have this response, we say, okay, I don't want to have a home because a home is a place, a house is a place where bad things happen. Or I don't want to be engaged with society. I don't ever want to do anything with politics. I don't ever want to do anything with family. I don't ever want to do anything with anybody because everybody is just not at home with themselves and not making a safe place for me. And so there's some truth to this. We need to choose to be with safe people. But we also need to reach out to others who might need some help. And the thing is that really in life, we have to cultivate the ability to be at home with ourselves and at home with God. And we have to cultivate this through a quietness and a prayerfulness, because we have to be sensitive to our own experience, the different movements of our minds and hearts, the different gifts in our surroundings. We must be quiet and attentive. We must be prayerful and alert, because if we have these things, we can care for ourselves and our feelings. We can be close to ourselves in suffering and able to enjoy all the blessings as much as we can in our lives. If we don't have this, then there'll be many ways in which we don't feel at home here and now or content here and now. And the thing is that by being at home, we are then able to make a home for other people. Sometimes people would say that, after they lay this foundation of being at home, they might not need to make a house because the house is just an image of being at home. So without needing the image, they already have the thing symbolizes, so they don't choose that. They choose a religious vocation because inside themselves, they don't need the outer icon. They don't need to venerate the icon because they know the icon is inside. They are making the home in themselves. And so they choose to do it more easily because they already have that interior reality. But other people, or for various other reasons, may choose to exteriorize that icon, that symbol of the home. The foundation is the home, and on top of that foundation is built the house. Now, you may choose to have a marriage and in order to have a healthy marriage, everybody in the marriage must already be at home. They need to know how to make themselves at home in themselves through prayerful awareness, and caring for themselves, or else they will not be at home with themselves and not create home in the house. And so that's very important. So this is something that is very important for people to understand in order to build healthy lives, because the place where we need to live is in the family of God. There is a hymn that says, "This is my Father's world." We are at home in a sense. There's a song that says, "This world is not my home," and there's a song that says, "This is my Father's world." And both those things are true in the Christian life. And to find those things through self-awareness, to receive a prayerful self-awareness that receives God's gifts, that is caring for our feelings, that brings patience and love to our own experience, that lets us feel content in the moment being here, that is what we really need if we want to be able to have a true home, whether we are at home with ourselves and God in the religious vocation or build a house on that foundation in the married life.